Mr. Delay. Eh. Yo, how's it going, guys? Okay. Yeah, no, I did expect to I was setting up the whole time we were talking, but before we start, I do want to talk to you guys about something. Um so I'm sure you guys have noticed, for those that come and hang around here, that I occasionally cut my streams off early. Like sometimes I'll be in the middle of doing something midstream, and then I'll just be like, "Oh crap, I gotta go do something," and then I'll cut the fucking stream. Well, the reason for that being is because I get migraine headaches, and let's just say they come on completely random. I don't really decide when they come on, but yeah, it pretty much fucks with me. Like I get really fucking sick. And it sucks because I'll be in the middle of doing, like, I'll be in the middle of playing something. I'll be doing anything. I could be doing anything. I could be out with my friends. I could be streaming. I could be doing whatever. And all of a sudden, I'll get a fucking debilitating headache and I won't be able to see straight. And yeah, I mean, after I streamed the other day, like, bro, I had the worst headache ever for like 5 hours. Like, I went downstairs, I took some medicine, I fucking fell asleep for like 2.5 hours. And then I woke up in my head, it just felt like there was a jackhammer on my fucking head. Like, I don't, they don't really happen. I guess it depends, but they come on randomly, and I do get them a decent amount. And I apologize. So I just wanted to apologize because I planned on talking about it a while ago, but my PC fucking took a dump, so that's why I haven't gotten to talking about it. But yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys about that real quick. But I did fuck around with my microphone a little bit, so I should sound a little bit better than before, unless I don't sound any different at all. I mean, I got the fucking I got this Logitech G Hub thing. So okay, well I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys for understanding. Ugh, it's slightly better. Okay, well that helps. That helps. I could fuck with it more. Like I can change settings. Actually, okay, maybe not that one. Maybe this one. Maybe, or maybe that. Yeah. No, I know. I just feel really bad because, like, oh my gosh, especially when I was the last stream I was playing Kingdom Hearts, I had to fucking cut it, dude. Oh my gosh, dude, I hate that so much. But no, I appreciate you guys for understanding. So if I'm ever on stream and it happens, like, I can't control it. But yeah. Anyway, let's play some Ace Attorney, shall we? Should be good. I just have to sit a certain way and not throw my fucking neck out. I'll be good. Okay, hold on. All right. Let me turn that off. Okay, how about that? That should fix it. Oy. Yeah, I don't. I'm trying to use this fucking Logitech G Hub to fix my audio so I sound better. I mean, I can hold it like really close and talk like this. I mean, if that sounds better. Does this sound better, or like should I keep it far away? It's better like this? Okay, well, how the fuck am I gonna take this? I'm just gonna hold my microphone then. How are we gonna get this fucking thing off? Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna hold my fucking microphone. I'm literally holding it up to my face doing that. Alright, here we go. Oh, fuck, I should have thought this through. 1 second, guys. Okay. Alright, here we go. I'm fucking literally holding the fucking microphone. Oh, this is so stupid. You know, I gotta get one of those like floating stand thingies where like it just puts the microphone up to my face. If you go close to your mic, it sounds. You know what? No, we're gonna do it for Ace Attorney. We'll do it. Why not? If I'm sounding like fucking crispy, then that's what I like. That's what I like to hear. I want to sound nice and crispy. Let's see. At least all you need to... Yeah, exactly. I'm just gonna hold my microphone with, like, one hand and just hold my fucking mouse with the other. Crispier than Krispy Kreme. Alright, let's fucking do it. Is the game showing up? Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, now, is the game too loud, or is that good? Layout is good. Okay, everything sounds fine. Should be good to go. Okay, volume is good. The game volume, everything. Okay, awesome. All right, let's do this, fellas. October 13th, 3:02 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. You know, I'm glad we found the urn and all, but poor Mr. Delight got arrested again. Well, supposedly Mr. Delight was in the CEO office when the murder occurred. No way, Jose, I don't buy it. But the one who proved that Mr. Delight was there was Mr. Nick himself. At least from what I can understand. Looks like you did too good of a job this time, Nick. Well, how about we get started looking into the KB security murder? I think I'm gonna head back to Crane Village for a little while, if that's alright. Sure, but why? I'm gonna bring the Sacred Urn back and have some people take a look into it. Oh, that's a good idea. I think I'll go with... No, Mystic Maya, you should stay here. I want you two to spend some quality time together, full of love and happiness. Rose is so caught up in her fantasy she forgot there's a murder to solve. Sacred Urn, given to Pearls. I remember, no fighting, okay? There she goes. She's gone. Okay, Nick, time to get going on this murder investigation. Alright, let's fucking go. Oh, fuck this fucking guy. October 13th, Mask to Mask's hideout. Oh, Nicky boy, Maya. Mr. Light? All I wanted to do was help my dear Ronnie. Yeah, but I guess it ended up hurting his case. Don't say that, Nick. He doesn't need your help beating herself up. Hey, Nicky boy, please help Ronnie. He's not a killer, I swear. Or Ronnie wouldn't hurt a fly. Alright, I'll poke around and see what I can find out. Really, are you serious? Oh, I'm so happy. I knew asking for your help was the right thing to do. I don't know what I could do to help anymore. I had no idea Mr. Light had such a vulnerable side. Okay. Well. I wonder if she would know anything. Okay. Yeah, I can't see him killing anyone either. Then again, you never know. After last game, bro, I have a completely open mind to anything now. Okay, let's ask about. Let's just ask about everything, I guess. Yeah, after On Guard, yeah. Fucking what a shitfest. Something tells me we're gonna deal with something like that again. I hate these kinds of people more than anything. You mean Ace Detectives? No, I'm fine with Ace Detectives. Oh, so then you must mean thieves. No, they're alright too. I just hate thieves that pretend to be Ace Detectives. There's nothing I hate more than cowardly men. By the way, why did you go to Detective Atmey's office anyway? Well, as the trial went on, I started to get more and more anxious. I went there to try and find out more about the real criminal. The real criminal? Yeah, obviously the real Mask to Mask is not my Ronnie, right? Yeah. Detective Atmey knew more about Mask to Mask than anyone else. They mentioned him on the Great People Around Town segment on TV. So then you went there to ask him some questions. That's right, I'll do whatever it takes to save my man. This secretary said the Ace Detective isn't in right now. I forced my way in past her and into his hideout. I wouldn't exactly call that office of his a hideout. That bag was sitting right there on top of the table. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna buy a stand. I gotta get like a special stand for this thing. I think if like I got a special stand and I could just like adjust it, I could just sit like this and just play like this. And I would sound 100 times better. Oh yeah, we saw that bag there yesterday too. There's nothing lower than someone who would try to pin a crime on someone else. Well, I mean, my mic has a stand, but like it's on the table and like I'd have to sit. I'd have to really scoop my chair in to fucking make that work. Like maybe if, nah, it wouldn't be close. It wouldn't be good enough. Mr. Light, do you know about KB Security? I'm gonna switch hands. Don't be silly, of course I do. That's where my Ronnie works. So she thinks she still works there, huh? And yet, according to what we heard today... Come on, don't tell me you didn't know. Ron DeLight was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard. Ron quit. He doesn't work there anymore. It looks like Mr. Light doesn't know. KB Security is only about 20 minutes away, by motorcycle that is. Larry told me it takes 30 minutes by car. Well, I have to admit I tend to fly pretty fast on my bike. To make it to KB Security that fast, Are you sure you aren't literally flying? Why don't I give you a ride sometime? Or better yet, how about now? No, I'll pass, thanks. Why don't you just tell us where it is and we'll go ourselves? What a scaredy cat you are, Nick. This light told us the location of KB security. Okay, let's head over there right away, Nick. So was it really love at first sight when you first met Mr. Delight? Well, maybe not at first sight, but Ronnie saved my life. Saved your life? I was at work one day when 2 robbers suddenly rushed in. Well, I'm not the kind to just curl into a little ball in a corner, so I fought back. Robbers? Yeah, they took me hostage. I was so frightened. They were both carrying these huge knives, and I broke down into tears. Yeah, I would too if I were in that situation. Oh, I think I get it. Did Mr. Delight come running to save you? Yeah, exactly. I remember he looked so handsome in that guard uniform of his. He went right up to those 2 knife-wielding robbers and screamed in their faces. He stopped it, he screamed. I could see the robbers' faces turning pale. That high-pitched shriek of his does have a surprisingly strong effect on people. Then crying and swinging his arms like crazy, he attacked the 2 robbers. Wow, what a fucking hero he is, isn't he? Oh my gosh. That wasn't exactly what I was expecting, but okay. All by himself, he came to save me. A total stranger, all by himself. He was so scared that he was crying and shaking, but he still risked his life for me. Wow, that's a great story. Yes, you may not look it, but in tough situations, there's no one better. That's why I fell in love with him like I did. That's so romantic. I'd fall in love too, I guess. Bro, you just... What? What? Okay. I guess that fucking works, huh? You know, maybe I should try that when I'm fucking held up at knife point, huh? Nick, I hope you'll do the same for me if I ever get taken hostage. Oh my gosh, don't fuel Pearl's fantasy of us. With Maya, that possibility always seems to loom in the not-so-distant future. Oh god, don't tell me she's gonna get arrested again. Okay, maybe... Is there something... Hold on, can we present? Let's present something. Let's present the blackmail letter, maybe? Just see if she says something. Okay, well, I'll let you know if I need anything. Do you know anything about this? Oh, is that a letter addressed to my Ronnie? Sorry, but I hate it when people poke their noses into other people's business. Looks like Miss Delight doesn't know about it. Which means she has no idea that her husband was being blackmailed. Wonderful. Wonderful. Even though the fucking letter was sitting right there. Okay. I don't think she's gonna know anything, so I'm just gonna... We're just gonna dip, and we're gonna go to the fucking... Yeah, CEO office. Well, let's start here. October 13th, KB Security CEO office. So I guess this is where it all went down, huh? The walls in here look thick, just like you'd expect in a CEO's office. What has that got to do with anything? Hey, it's you guys! Oh, it's Detective Gumshoe. Today was a real train wreck for you guys, huh? Sure was, pal. That prosecutor made real fools out of us. Yeah, I feel for you. Wow, that's not like you at all. I thought you'd be more like... Oh, that was great. You guys got what you deserved, pal. Ho ho ho. Or something to that effect. Do I really sound like that to you, pal? If the gumshoe fits...
Well, anyway, the point is I can tell when someone puts their heart into their jobs. And I can sympathize when things don't go your way. Sometimes I feel like wrong is the only way things go for us detectives. Yeah, really. Wow, I had no idea Detective Gumshoe was such a nice guy. Now, if this little love fest is over, maybe we could start investigating. Detective Gumshoe, tell us what you know about the murder. Okay, but the thing is, I'm really not supposed to. Hey, come on, what about how we put our hearts into our work? Things are really working against us right now. We need help. Okay, I'll tell you. Just don't start crying on me, okay, pal? Okay, I won't cry on you, pal. The victim's name is Kane Bullard. He was the CEO of KB Security and a pretty big fella in his own right. His corpse was discovered at 9 this morning. His estimated time of death was 1 in the morning on October 12th. Cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head. Probably an object in this room. It happened at exactly the same time that Mask to Mask was stealing the urn, huh? Autopsy report added to the court record. So why did it take almost an entire day to discover the body? There's a good explanation for that one. Bullard's body was stashed away inside that safe. Safe? Oh, it is pretty big. Nobody had heard from him. When they opened the safe this morning, out he came. Oh, so the body fell out. That white string must be the shape from when he fell out. I think we still need some more information about Mr. Billiard. Maybe you could start by getting the man's name right. So, what happened to Mask to Mask? He's at the detention center screaming like a madman. Investigate me again, he keeps yelling. No, I didn't mean him. He's not the real thief anyway, right? Oh, you mean that Detective Ant-Me? Oh. Oh, that was great. That guy got what he deserved. Now that's the detective I know and love. Think about it. Ant-Me was always around when a calling card showed up. But he always mysteriously disappeared when the heists took place. I was hiding at the crime scene. Yeah, right. That's the lamest thing I've ever heard. That's how you just knew he was the thief. That would explain how he was able to retrieve the stolen item he keeps bragging about. Yeah, he just did that to make himself look like a great detective, that's all. But there's this one thing I can't figure out about his first heist. His first heist? Yeah, the Tear of Emanon case. There was a witness on that one. A witness? Here, I saved the newspaper clipping. Since the thief is already under arrest, you guys can keep it. Hey, this guard here, haven't I seen him somewhere before? Yeah, it's pretty small, so it's kind of hard to see, but now that she mentions it, wait a minute, is that our client? Newspaper clipping added to the court. Oh boy. Oh, that prosecutor, I really don't like that guy. The way he used our own evidence to do that to Mr. Delight. Yeah, I think he did it that way just because he knew it hurt more. That's what my gut tells me anyway. So, who is that Java-addicted masked maniac anyway? Prosecutor Godot? He's quite the enigma, huh? The thing is, I never even heard of the guy before. He just showed up one day at the prosecutor's office. Came out of nowhere. That's right, he said this was his first case as a prosecutor. It is true, according to the records anyway, but no way he's an amateur. He's a nice man in court. A maverick that gives me goosebumps. Goosebumps? You? Yeah, I knew something was off about him, so I asked around. Nobody would talk to me. They all just turned the other way. Poor Detective Gumshoe. I had no idea you were so unpopular. No, that's not what I meant. That Godot guy acts like he knows me and has a grudge against me. I get the feeling he's hiding some kind of dark secret. Yeah, that's something's very off about him. About this blackmail letter. Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about it too, pal. Why would Kane Bullard have been blackmailing Ron DeLite anyway? Well, Mr. DeLite used to work at KB Security, right? But what was it that made him quit? Nick, that's it. Maybe that's the same reason he's being blackmailed. Well, I'm in the middle of investigating that right now. Oh, alright. Okay. What about proof? His wallet and this key card, huh? Whoops. I think we need to ask Mr. DeLite some more about those two things. Oh, I need to present people, huh? Okay. The guy's a real puzzle if you ask me. Maybe I should be asking you. Do you know something about him? Why would I know something? Well, it sure sounded like you two knew each other from the way you acted today. It's Mr. Godot that acts like he knows Nick, not the other way around. Exactly. Think I'd remember someone like him? I still say the whole thing's a bit suspect. Detective Gumshoe, tell us more about Mr. Shane Bluebeard. That's Kane Bullard, not Shane Bluebud, pal. Oh yeah, the victim in this case just doesn't make much of an impression on me. Oh, you were the victim up until Mr. Bullard was found dead. Yeah, and his body wasn't discovered until this morning. Anyway, we don't have enough information yet. Can you help us out? Sorry, I'm actually a little confused myself. For some reason, I'm just blabbing like an idiot right now. Okay, Nick, now's our chance to get more information about the victim, so hurry up and ask. Okay. Can you tell us some more info about Mr. Bullard? He was the CEO of KB Security, right? What kind of company is it anyway? Well, the company basically sent security teams out to buildings to guard him. Mr. Bullard must have had the chance to learn a lot of secrets doing this kind of work. Oh, and? And I don't know how to put this, but the guy was kind of a money grubber. Really, me too, I just love money, I can never get enough. Please stop bleeding it towards me like that. You aren't getting my wallet. Anyway, it looks like he did some pretty shifty stuff to earn his millions. Oh? So that's my problem. I need to be shiftier. Let me go already. Apparently he was involved in selling trade secrets between rival companies. Oh, that's pretty dirty and underhanded. Yeah. Oh, KB Security used to head security operations against Mask to Mask. What, really? Yeah, and after screwing up so many times, the company's reputation really took a nosedive. So it really was Bullard who sent Ron the blackmail letter, huh? Okay. Maybe... That's not what I meant. Let's see. My witness, you mean that guard in this photo? Yeah, you know, I think we do know who that guard is. Is there anything else we could present, or any more people? Maybe, Okay, I don't think there's anything useful here. He said the police should be investigated. Should have investigated it more carefully, man. He's the fucking detective. Oh, just Bullard? Okay. Alright, let's go. Let's skedaddle. October 13th, Lord Lee Taylor Main Exhibition Hall. The treasures of Korean exhibit are all ruined now. Why, yeah? Oh, fuck. Yeah, no, that's right. I should go back. I'm sorry, it's just so sad. This was our big chance for everyone to learn about spirit channeling. Maybe I could cheer her up somehow. Well, now that we've got the sacred urn back, maybe they could reopen it? Really? Sure. Maybe we can label it the Urn of Mask to Mask's Desires. It would probably attract a lot of attention. Whoa, whoa, whoa! That's brilliant, Nick! We could clean up and be filthy rich! Wow, that was surprisingly easy. Okay, let's go back. Oh, there's a button here. Let's see. Beep, 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 what the fuck? Hey, cut it out! Don't press that! That was pretty funny. I never knew Detective Gumshoe could jump like that. What is that button, anyway? It's an emergency buzzer! It says right there on the panel! Oops, you're right. It's written right there. Nick, how many times have I told you to read the instructions first? Whoops, okay. This alarm's connected to the basement guard room. It's used to summon security up here. Really? Then it's possible on the night of the crime. Oh, so when the CEO was attacked, do you think that maybe he pressed the buzzer? Yeah, I thought about that, so I asked around down there. But they said that the buzzer never went off that night. Also, we couldn't find any fingerprints on the buzzer. Mr. Bullard, the victim, wasn't wearing any gloves, by the way, just so you know. I think we'd better go and talk to that guard about this emergency buzzer. Emergency buzzer added to the court record. Okay. Ew, think about it. A dead guy was laying in here all night. Yeah. Oh, by the way, don't bother asking about fingerprints. There were none. Oh, somebody opened this safe on the night of the crime, right? Yeah, and so? Well, if Mr. Bullard's body was hidden in there, must mean that it was opened by either the killer or the victim, right? Yeah, I guess so. I got some bad news for you, pal. Are you ready? Okay, shoot. Opening this baby is no piece of cake. There are only a few people that know how to open this safe, pal. Yeah, and? Everyone that knows how to open this safe had anti-alibis. I checked. Everyone except one, that is. Fucking. How the fuck did I just have a voice crack? I'm almost afraid to ask. Former security chief, Ron DeLight. Oh, no. What? Ron DeLight? He was the security chief? Ron. So he knew how to open the safe, huh? Yeah, sorry for raining on your parade there, pal. That's, you know, just a little bit weird. Just a little bit. This rope. You think it fell out of the safe when it was open? I don't think so. So you mean... Yeah, I think this string shows where and how the corpse was lying. You mean the victim was killed by being crushed by the safe door? She can't be serious, can she? Must be the CEO's desk. It's a lot simpler than I would have thought. Hey, that looks like a super soft chair. Let me try it out just for a second. You know, speaking of Maya in a chair, so is that one like meme of her just like spitting on a chair from this scene? Oh, nice. I feel just like a CEO. Hey, you, whip me up a cup of some really expensive import tea and some scones. Move it. This is the life. The victim sat in that chair just before he was brutally killed, you know. Bruh. It's been forever since you saw the anime? Okay. Man, I gotta watch it sometime. After I finish this game, of course. These look like some kind of bookshelf rolling cabinet hybrid. I can't even get in between these two shelves. Don't strain yourself trying. Looks like the shelves are controlled by a special panel. So I guess it's one shelf at a time, huh? Looks like they're filled with bunches of files. Yeah, files filled with data about security jobs they were hired to handle. It'd be a good night's reading if you've got insomnia. I was hoping for something a little bit more exciting, like UFOs or something. Check out this big, thick binder here. Leave the heavy lifting to me, Nick. Reading a file isn't exactly back-breaking work, just a little hard on the eyes. Ah. What'd you find, Nick? This file. It's not about any sort of security operations or anything. This huge file is all about mask to mask. It's filled with info on him. What? What kind of info? It's filled with incredibly detailed information about his methods in the crime scenes. Hey Nick, look at the last page. It's a list. Let's see. Terror of Eminon, $100,000. Damn. 100 bands. This looks like a list of all the treasures that Mask to Mask stole. So then $100,000 is the value of the stolen item? I don't know. That number sounds kind of low to me. I think I'd better secretly make a copy of this list. Bane's list added to the court record. Oh, painting. Wow, look at that huge framed photo. Fuck. There's like shit in my throat. Tall mountains rising majestically against the dark and cloudy sky. There's a title written at the bottom of the photo. The greatest sunrise of my life. This is it? This was his best sunrise? Either this guy didn't get out enough or he had really rotten luck with the weather. Maybe if we had lived a little longer... If he had lived a little longer... We would have seen some better days. Yeah. Jeez. I butchered that. No. Okay, I think we got everything. Yeah. That looks like everything. Okay. So about this. What's that? Hey, wait a minute, Maya. What's wrong? You copied that data without permission. Don't show it to him. Oh, fuck. He might get mad at us. Oh. Okay. Well, I don't think we can get anything else. I think we got everything. Maybe present this. Why not? Is that the buzzer? Okay, nothing. Alright. Security room. October 13th, KB Security, Security Guard Office. Wow, this is really something else. For a security guard office, it sure doesn't feel very secure. KB Security Guard. Uh-oh, I just remembered Larry might be. Hey, Nick, what's up? So he is here. Yo, how's it hanging, dude? And you got my sweet little Maya with you, too? Hi, Larry. Here, I was working my fingers to the bone. And in walks an angel. I've got no problems with the daytime date. It's all good. No, that's not what we're here for. We're investigating the Bullard murder case. Huh? Oh, yeah, that's right. You're a lawyer. Oh, my... Well, if it's about the murder case, boy, have I got some good info for you. Really? What is it? Well, I don't mind sharing with my sweet little Maya. But Nick here's a different story. Well, Larry, I thought you two were old school buddies. That was then, and this is now. Oh my gosh. This fucking guy. I should have known he'd be here. So what's this good info you were talking about, Larry? Hey, I'm a guard, a pro. I can't just give away info for free. He wants a bribe? I thought professionals were more, I don't know, honest. Can you talk to him, Maya? Larry, tell us already. What's the good info? Oh, God. Why? Why are we using Maya to get him to talk? Okay, you really want to know? Yes, so tell me. Okay, the thing is, Rhonda Light was an employee here. And naturally, since I'm a pro, I looked into this background. Follow me? Yes, you're a pro. I follow you. Go on. Well, 1 year ago, Rhonda Light was fired. There was no warning at all. It just happened all of a sudden. I know this is a small company, but I think that was pretty awful. I guess he must have done something bad to have gotten fired like that. Like maybe skipping out of work to pick up hot chicks or something. No, that's just you. So what's it like to be a part-time security guard? Let me tell you, it's tough. Well, you know me, I get by alright, I guess. First, I have to keep my eye on those monitors, all the time. Monitors? There's security cameras set in each room around the building. It's really hard. Sometimes I feel like my eyes are gonna fall out. Oh. If I see something suspicious, I have to contact one of the teams. What teams? The security teams for this company. They're supposedly the best in the business. I'm no amateur either. So if it's something small, I don't bother calling them. So in other words, you basically watch TV screens all day long. You were in this office when the murder took place, weren't you? Well, why do you say that? This is just a part-time job for me and I can't operate the equipment. And I'm dumb. Even if it is part-time and you're dumb, you're still in charge of security here. Hey, give me a break. Don't try to pin the whole thing on me. That's not fair, Nick. Huh? I don't think you could expect someone like him to take any responsibility. Anyway, the point is, you were here that night, right? Oh, he's got a fucking psych lock? Oh, fuck. Oh no, I knew something smelled bad, and it was the butts after all. Well, it's like I always say, that was then and this is now, okay? Looks like I'm gonna have to break his psych locks after all. Alright. I'll inspect it. I was gonna inspect it anyway, it looks very suspicious. Something's written on this poster in fine print. A guard's guard's 5 commandments. Wow, this sounds serious. Let's see what it says. Number 1, obey the superior. Number 2, respect thy superior. Number 3, smile at thy superior. Number 4, salute thy superior. Number 5, buy donuts for thy superior upon command. It's signed Wendy Old Bag. Oh, you gotta be fucking... She's here too! And supervisor. She's one tough old bird, let me tell you. Cross her and you'll come face to face with her real genuine ray gun. Yeah, sounds scary, alright. Well, fortunately, she's on vacation, so that's why I'm so relaxed right now. She's fucking Lisa. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Hey, Larry, that's your jacket, isn't it? That's right. Did you know you hung it right on top of some kind of lever? Yeah, sure, I was told to never ever touch that lever. She scowled and huffed at me. Something terrible will happen if you do. Got it, Greenhorn? So why hang your jacket on such an important lever? Because it got me curious. If the jacket's weight pulls the lever down, that's what they call an accident. Doesn't the suspense just kill you? Don't you want to know what will happen, huh? It's true. It's killing me too. What about you, Nick? Yeah, but for a different reason. Okay, she's on vacation, so we won't see her. Damn, I kind of wanted to see her. Wow, take a look at these things here. Hey, Larry, what are they? Did you say, Hey, man, it's not like I have to know what they are to do my job. I always thought they were just some kind of decoration or something. Oh, boy. How did this guy ever get a job here anyway? Those screens there show what's going on all over the building, everywhere. And it's my job to keep a steady eye on them, all of them. I wouldn't sound so smug if I were you. Can you watch regular TV on these too? If anyone would sit here and watch TV instead of working, it's Larry. Hey Maya, I'm a pro, okay? Besides, you can't get regular TV on it. And how do you know that, Larry? Because it was my first bit of investigation, if you know what I mean. I know what you're thinking. It was a professional investigation, alright? Oh. Oh my gosh. That's my workstation. Pretty cool, huh? I keep a steady eye on the monitors and use that mic for communicating. Look at all this equipment. Must be hard to operate. No biggie, I think there's an instruction manual somewhere in this room. Somewhere. Instruction manual? What are you gonna do in an emergency? Well, I guess I start by calmly looking for the instruction manual. During that time, my partner, the old lady, would calmly look for her reading glasses. That's what us security professionals call teamwork. Even Mayan pros can run this place better. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? They literally could run this place better. This man's got fucking potato chips. He got... whatever the fuck this is. He got some fucking... his drink here. Oh, what the fuck is this? That's my partner's seat. They make a great duo. Larry and Old Bag. Was not expecting that duo. That's my partner's seat. Your partner? Well, that's what I call her. She's my superior, actually. Kind of a weird old lady. There's tea spilled all over that machine, you know? Oh, don't worry about it. Just the other day, I spilled some chocolate milk. Come on. This still works fine, more or less. They really know how to build them, I guess. That's funny. Okay. What a fucking dumbass. Alright. I love Larry too. He's one of my favorites. The night of the crime. On the night of the crime, were you working hard like you were supposed to? What? Huh? Of course I was. Why wouldn't I have been? But didn't you sneak out of work just yesterday to go see Miss Delight? But it wasn't like that. This is this. Is there any chance that you snuck out of work last night too? Never. I didn't sneak out. I'll tell you what. I'll even bet you $1. Wow, $1. Wow, now that's confidence. What's with that drenched in the rain puppy look in your face? You have evidence that I left my position, or are you just pulling my chain? The evidence that Larry was not manning his station when the murder happened is... I don't even think we have that yet. Yeah, we definitely don't have that yet. I think we should keep looking. Nothing really sticks out to me. Maybe... Okay, if you went to go see what's her name, then maybe we should talk to her? That's not what I meant. Here we go. No. Hold on. Okay, maybe... Do we have it? Maybe we do have it. I don't know. Oh, wait, no. Hold on a minute. What? Down in the building. Nah, hold on. But that's where he was supposed to be. Larry found the wallet. All we know is that Larry found the wallet. But we don't know anything else. Okay, what about... Yeah, fuck it, I guess, right? We might as well just present stuff. Yeah, no, tell me if I can or can't. Can I do it? I mean, if I can do it, just tell me. Like, do I have to go to the... Do I have to go talk to fucking... Mr. Tweaking Out over at the detention center? Okay, I can? Okay. I just wanted to, like, double check, I guess. But, alright. I figured I could. I just have no idea what it is. Alright. Let's see. Let's find out. Okay, well, I mean, what about the wallet, though? Yeah, because he found the wallet somewhere, and he couldn't have found it in the security room. This wallet, you know about this, right? I've never seen it before. Liar, you hand-delivered this wallet to Miss Delight just yesterday. Give me a break. You can't expect me to remember every little thing that happens. Well, I do expect you to remember something that happened just yesterday. What time was it when you found this wallet? I guess it was around 1 in the morning on the first floor of our company building. What o'clock? In the morning? That's right. In other words, Larry, at the time of the murder, you were away from the security guard office. Yeah, but there's something you didn't think about. What's that? My shift that day didn't start until 10 p.m. The murderer might have snuck in before then. What do you mean by that? If the murderer had snuck in before 10 p.m., then it wasn't my fault. It was the fault of the guy whose shift was before mine. He's got a good point. Why do I have the feeling that he still doesn't get the seriousness of this? Listen up, Larry. We know beyond a shadow of a doubt that The killer snuck into the CEO's office after 10 p.m. during your shift. Let me check. I mean, the letter kinda... No. I mean, found in his wallet, used on October 12th, the night of the crime at 1 a.m. Is it the card? It's either the card or it's this. Nah, it can't be that. I'm just gonna try the card. Fuck it. Okay, yeah, it's the card. I did not read, but okay. Yeah, it does, but I can't just show the record to just anyone, you know. That keycard data was already made public in the trial today. What? I didn't know that. Any kind of request for info like that is supposed to go through me. Boy, does that sound a bit arrogant coming from a part-time guard. Anyway, according to the data, the door to the CEO's office was opened with this card. Furthermore, it was most definitely used at 1 a.m., the time of the murder. No way! Yeah, someone used this to get into the CEO's office. That happened at 1 a.m. on the night of the crime, right in the middle of your shift. Oh. Larry, you can't duck your responsibility this time. No! Bruh. Okay, you know what it is? I didn't think it was gonna be that simple, but okay. I shouldn't have expected anything else from Larry. Oh, I knew it. It's all my fault. It's my fault that boss was killed. My fault. Larry. There was nothing I could do. I have important issues to deal with too, man. What happened that night anyway? Ah, my Donna happened. Huh? Your Donna? I got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, my Donna called and said, I have to talk to you right away. So I went to see her and he was standing right there next to her. Who was? Her new boyfriend. It was like some horrible joke. Before I knew what was going on, the guy socked me right in the kisser. Normally, I'm the one that does the punching. Isn't that right, Maya? Yeah. So is that why you left the security guard office? I'm sorry. It's all my fault. How can I ever make up for it, Nick? What can I do? What? Your man's crying. He's curled up on the floor crying like a baby. Oh boy. Nick, is there anything I can do? Anything, just name it. I'll do whatever I have to make up for it. I swear I will. Larry. Hey Nick, as long as he's offering, why don't you show him the evidence we've got? He's right. Maybe we'll get at least one bit of useful information out of him. Nick. Oh my gosh. Alright. Good lord. Nothing. The buzzer in the CEO's office is directly connected to this room, right? That's right. Just like my heart is connected to yours, oh my... Go ahead, Maya. Press the buzzer in your... Oh my... Oh, fuck's sake, butts. I promise I'll come running to your rescue like the professional guard I am. Oh, that was pretty good. Thanks, I try. You think you could tell us about the buzzer now? Yes, please. Please tell us. Okay, I guess so. Prepared to be wowed. And, wait a minute, what? That was it? Oh, I gotta ask him. Okay, well, what about this? Okay, nothing. Okay. What about people? What about Bullard? What do you know about Bullard? The CEO of our company. He was a pretty good guy. Oh, really? Yeah, you bet. You know how I'm not very good about working hard, right? Yeah, I kind of noticed. Well, guess what the boss said to me about that? I don't expect much work from you, Larry. In return, just don't expect much pay. I see. I guess he had to follow some kind of dumb law about having security here in the building. So in order to pay the lowest wage possible, he went to the bottom of the barrel. To be honest, I really looked up to the boss. If I ever grow up to be a CEO, I want to be just like him. And don't worry, Nick. I promise I'll hire you for security. But... okay. Okay, what do you know about your coworker? Oh. Nothing else? Okay. Alright. Well, we got a couple of options. Okay, well. I accidentally pressed the buzzer earlier. Yeah, I heard it. So that was you, huh? You're a security guard, aren't you? Why didn't you come to the CEO's office? Well, this is the 3rd floor of the basement. The CEO's office is on the 1st floor. I thought it'd be a good idea to, adopt a wait and see the approach. Plus, there's a police detective here, right? I didn't think it was necessary. It's as if he's trying to win an award for the laziest person on the planet. Let's get back to talking about the night of the murder, okay? Is it true that the buzzer didn't go off that night? There must be a record, right? You must have had a look at it, right? Of course I did. And I couldn't possibly have made a mistake either. Do you think you could take just one more look for me, pretty please? Oh, okay. I can't say no to you, Maya. Well, it definitely must have been pressed. Someone had gloves on, probably. What do you think, Nick? He's probably right. I don't think he would like... What? What is it? What's wrong? I made a mistake. Huh? But how? It can't be. It's impossible. Okay, enough already. What about the records? That night, it went off just once in the morning at around 1 a.m. 1 a.m.? That's when the murder happened. Really? Are you serious? That's terrible. It can't be. Buzzer record added to the court. Yeah. As expected. That's what I expected. Fucking A, Larry. I mean, even if Larry did go up there, even if he was like responsible and he stayed there and he went up to the room, he probably wouldn't have stopped the murder because he's like a few floors away. Okay. I'm guessing we can't do anything else with Larry. Okay, let's see. Where can we go? October 13th, Lordly Taylor Basement Warehouse. Oh, it's you, Mr. Wright. Miss Andrews. What's she still hanging around down here for? So how's it going? What about the secret urn? The urn? Oh, that. It's been taken care of already. What do you mean, oh, that? Taken care of? Do you mean it's been found? Yes, it was brought in during the trial today. Wow, really? You guys really are the greatest, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright had nothing to do with it. It was Mask to Mask's wife that found it. Well, anyway, I am so relieved. Okay. Wow. I just heard all about it on the news. So that detective was actually the thief all along. It looks that way right now. It's my fault. I'm the one who ended up hiring Mask to Mask to guard the treasures. Don't blame yourself. We're just doing your job. Hey, Nick, if she wants to apologize, you should let her. So, when was it that you hired Detective Atme again? About 20 days ago. And when was it that Mask to Mask's calling card arrived? That was about 10 days ago. So he sent a calling card to the very place he was hired to guard. I guess that's it then. Detective Atme must have really wanted the secret urn after all. I guess so. What? So Mask to Mask murdered someone as well? Well, that's how things look right now. Yes, but I thought he was here stealing the urn at the time. Well, we're talking about a criminal mastermind, so anything is possible. Nick, let's get down to business already. On the night of the theft, did you notice anything suspicious about Detective Atme? Yeah, you go, Maya. No, I couldn't have. After all, he was hidden the entire time. I never even caught a glimpse of him. He claims that's the way he always operates. That's just what he says so he can have an alibi when he commits the thefts himself. Yeah, he was caught in the middle of the crime scene photo dressed up as Mask to Mask pretty well. I'm so glad you got your sacred urn back. Yes, but there's still something that bothers me about it. What is it? I'm not exactly sure, but somehow the urn that came back seems different. Really? You wouldn't know anything about that, would you, Miss Andrews? No, I don't know anything. Why would I? Yeah, of course, of course. I figured. This was not surprising at all. Cyclops, okay. What do you think this means, Nick? It means the person that holds the secret to the mystery of the sacred urn is our very own Miss Andrews. Okay. Maybe we should investigate that pathetic-looking wooden box. Ah, that's the box that had the sacred urn in it. Don't touch it. There may be clues to the thief's identity on it. Ugh. I worked so hard to make that box. You made that poor excuse for a box, Maya? What's that supposed to mean? Okay, so it's yeah. Okay. Sure, tell me if I can or not. I'm pretty sure these are all just repeats of yesterday's investigation. Yeah, these are all repeats. We've done these before. I've heard and read all these already. Or belonged to Lord Taylor. So we knew he couldn't tamper with it. Then why would Mask to Mask, allow that to happen? Nope, and this is all day one dialogue. Okay. It turned out that Atme was the real thief. It's hard to believe. Okay. I mean, see if there's anything else we can find. I don't see anything different here. Okay, I assume we're gonna have to check somewhere else. Either that or present something to her. Yeah. It's not like she would know anything about any of this stuff we got today, except for this, maybe? Yeah, you can leave. Go figure. I didn't think she would know anything about this. Why would she? You know? Is there anything to investigate here? No. Yeah. No, I don't think there's anything here either. Here. October 13th, Atme Detective Agency. Oh, this place is literally crawling with cops. What did you expect? Now that they know he was actually masked to mask, this must be incredibly embarrassing for them, don't you think? Yeah, I guess they're trying to make up for it by tearing the place apart. Hey, I just noticed. Gumshoe's nowhere to be seen. Well, he is a homicide detective. He's probably working on the murder case. But wasn't he in charge of the mask-to-mask investigation all the way up to yesterday? Well, a murder case is a lot more exciting, isn't it? He'd say something like, "There's nothing like a good murder case, pal." Thanks for the quality of the impression, but I'm not sure Gumshoe has bloodlust, Maya. Something different. Something we haven't seen yesterday. There's gotta be something here. Nothing? There's nothing here? No, nothing different. Okay. Nothing here. Yeah. Okay, well, we have no reason to be here. October 13th, Detention Center Visitors Room. I already told you, it's not me. Sad, pitiful whine that tapers into silence. Sounds like they're interrogating Mr. Delight right now. And we don't have enough time as it is. Yeah, well, I guess the police are going crazy just like we are. Yesterday they thought he was just a thief, but now they got a murder case on their hands. I guess you're right. That guard over there looks a bit on edge too. Come on, we'll just have to come back later. Okay, let's go check out some other place, Nick. Yeah, okay. Wait, literally, unless maybe here? No, okay, we're missing one, like, I don't know, maybe one thing. I'm pretty sure, but I'll go check again. Let me go check. Yeah, the only option we have now is this, and obviously... Yeah. There's nothing else. Unless we have what we need to... There's no way we have what we need. There's no way, like, what here is gonna get her to open up? Like, we've literally nothing. No, you definitely, exactly, you definitely don't. I definitely don't. Man, I gotta get a new setup for my microphone, because this is probably the better way to use my mic. Like, I probably sound 100 times better. I mean, like, there couldn't be anything in here, right? Let's double check. I'm just gonna scroll through everything. Just everything, just, it's probably all repeats from yesterday, but... I don't know. Yeah, nothing. Nothing important. I didn't think there would be. Show Gumshoe the blackmail letter? Didn't I do that? Did I not do that? About this blackmail letter. Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about it too, pal. Why would Kane Bullard have been blackmailing Ron Delight anyway? Oh, Mr. Delight used to work at KB Security, right? But what was it that made him quit? Nick, that's it. Maybe it's the same. That's the same reason he's being blackmailed. Well, I'm in the middle of investigating that right now. Oh, all right. Yeah, I don't... I presented the blackmail letter, and I spoke to him about everything. Yeah, I already presented that. Is there anything else that you see? Better yet, I just need to know what piece of evidence to present to Miss Andrews. I just need to know where to go to get it. Maybe you know something. That's Ronnie's wallet. It was found at KB Security on the night of the murder. Ronnie and I went out to dinner early that evening. It wasn't meant to make a top gush, and you still had to show him. Yeah, and I did show it to him already. Because I remember reading that. I'm sure he had his wallet with him then. So it's true then. He must have dropped it at the crime scene. I know what that is. That's one of those key cards from Ronnie's company. Come to think of it, it's been a long time since I've seen one. That's probably because Ron doesn't work there anymore. I have the recording. Yeah. That's what we got from Larry. Was it the recording? Hold on. Oh, talk to Maya. Okay. I mean, take a look at this. It clearly says I am on the urn in the poster. But the urn we got back says Ami, like it always used to. Oh yeah, you're right. Plus, the vase has pink splotches on it now. I'm sure they weren't there before. Maya doesn't know, but 1 year ago when the urn was broken, the repairer accidentally turned Mystic Ami's name into I Am. That repairer was one mechanically unskilled little pearls. But still, I don't remember ever seeing pink splotches on it. Is it possible that urn is a fake? I'm sure Pearls will find out about that once she gets back to Korean Village. Yeah, I suppose. Now that I think about it, Maya hasn't been back to Korean Village in a long time. So I guess people still go to Korean Village to do their training, right? Yep, if you want to become a spirit medium, you need to undergo severe training. So why haven't you been training lately, Maya? Well, lately I've been thinking about heading to a channeling dojo to do just that. A channeling dojo, huh? Sounds pretty serious, whatever that is. If you're gonna train, you have to be serious, otherwise real tragedies can happen. Is what happened last year still bothering you? Yeah, okay, so recap. Yep. Yeah, of course, I'd be shaken up from that too. Okay, maybe present stuff to her? No, I don't. Okay. Well, I don't. Okay, maybe like time will progress now, and like I can go to other places. Just talk. Okay, well, I mean, okay. I mean, we spoke to her. Detention center, okay. Yeah. Because it did say that we were gonna go back. October 13th, detention center visitors room. Ah, Mr. Wright. Mr. Delight, did they finish their interrogation? Yeah, but please don't leave me alone anymore. Mr. Delight, you lied to us before, didn't you? Well, you see, on the same night the sacred urn was stolen from Lordly Taylor department store, a blackmail letter you got summoned you to KB Security to hand over some money. And then that's where the CEO, Kane Bullard, was murdered. But there's only one Ron Delight, am I right? So the only question is, where were you that night? This time I want to hear the whole truth. Your life depends on it. Okay. Mr. Delight, do you still insist that you are Mask the Mask? Isn't that what I've been saying since yesterday? That was a quick response. Tell me about it. To be honest, it's starting to get irritating. But listen, Mr. Delight. At the trial today, we learned the true identity of the thief, didn't we? Ugh. Take a good look, everyone. Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself. Here I am, the tragic clown. Oh man, that guy's fucking crazy. I guess it's true. I wasn't the one who stole that urn. Of course not. After all, you were at KB Security the whole time. So then the person dressed up as Mask to Mask in this photo, it's got to be Detective Admin. So that night you didn't go to Lordly Taylor. You went to KB Security, right? Yeah, I went to KB Security at the time the blackmail note said I should. Alright, so what happened next? Well, I used to work there, so I knew where the CEO's office was. I knocked, but there was no answer. So then I used the key card to unlock the door. That's probably when he dropped his wallet. When I went into the CEO's office, someone was in there. Someone. Oh, fuck. Yeah. And suddenly they bashed me over the head. Bam! Was it Kane Bullard that hit you? I don't know. The person ran away while I was still stunned. When I came to my senses, the sight I saw left me speechless. The dead body of the CEO was right there in front of me. I thought I'd die myself. Anyway, I thought I should do something with the body. Oh my gosh. So that's why you put it in the safe? Yeah, that's right. I used to be the chief of one of the security teams, so I knew how to open it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's fucking fucked. Hold on one second, guys. I got a text on my phone. 1 second. Okay. I used to be the chief of one of the security teams, so I knew how to open it. Okay, and what did you do after that? Well, I got out of there for starters. I was the one who set up the security cameras in that building. So I knew how to avoid being spotted by them. Nick, all of a sudden, Mr. Delight sounds kind of like the murderer to me. Please don't say that. Mr. Delight, is it true that 1 year ago, you were forced to quit KB Security? How did you... Wait a minute. Oh, this isn't sounding good to me. I'm begging you. Please don't tell me. Tell Desi, please. Don't worry. You haven't told anyone yet. Phew, thank goodness. No, I mean, but I suppose I'll have to tell her sometime. She'll find out eventually. Why have you been hiding it from her anyway? Desi would despise me if she ever found out I was living a life of crime. A criminal, a thief. She'd never forgive me. My marriage would be over. Knowing that, why did you become a thief in the first place? Because Desi spends money like it's water. There's no job in the world that could bring in enough money. Except being a thief, at least that's what I thought anyway. So he became Mask to Mask for desire, huh? Okay. What are you still doing with this key card anyway? Didn't you return it when you left your job at KB Security? Of course I returned it. Don't be silly. It got sent back to me along with the blackmail letter. With the blackmail letter? Yes, It said use this to enter the CEO's office. The buzzer went off just once around the time that Bullard was killed. Didn't you think he was someone in a piece of evidence? Wow. Oh, that's scary. Do you know anything about that, Mr. Delight? Sorry, I'm afraid I don't. Why am I not surprised by how clueless he is anymore? He's an ace detective, alright. He's been hot on my trail ever since the first heist. Yes, but he made a pretty stunning confession in court today. It was me all along. I am Mask to Mask. I don't know what to say. I guess it's just delusional. That's exactly what your wife said about you. Okay, well. It still doesn't help me find out about Andrews, though. Okay, well. Hey, this is an article about my debut heist. Boy, that was a tough one. Before I knew it, they were hot on my trail. But Mask to Mask, he must have gotten away, right? It says in the article that he disappeared. That's right, I got a sudden burst of inspiration. I hid my Mask to Mask costume in a nearby plastic bucket. Then I quickly changed to my security guard uniform. Pretty clever, eh? Yeah, I knew it was him. Wow, awesome. Hey, hold the phone. The guard in this photo, is this you, Mr. Delight? Hey, that's right. Nice trick if I do say so myself. Nice and easy to figure out. Even pearls can see through that in a heartbeat. Newspaper clipping updated. As you might expect, Detective Atme found the disguise. He truly deserves the title of Ace Detective. Detective Atme found the Mask to Mask disguise? That's interesting. Yes, and I heard that he brought it home with him. So that's it. That's when Atme got his hands on this. Thanks to that, I got the chance to remake my costume. Was planning to go start my own stream. Are you gonna be okay? Yeah, I can handle it. I'm good. I'm gonna keep on going. If I can make it to the end, I will try to finish the case. At this point, I might as well just go full send, right? Thanks, man, and good luck with your stream. If anyone's still here, Please leave me company, because I don't want to be by myself. But anyway, I'm gonna be narrating anyway, so whatever. Good luck with your stream, man. Thanks to that, I got the chance to remake my costume. That must have been really time-consuming, huh? Yeah, it took quite a while to complete. Anyway, a few days after that, I received the first of the blackmail letters. Blackmail letters? You got them starting when? Tell me more, now! Hey, calm down. Don't get so worked up. This blackmail letter, is this the first one you got? No, of course not. But this is the first one that ever called me out to a specific location. So did you start receiving blackmail letters after this incident? Yes, just a few days after the Terror of Eminon heist. That letter, the first letter, it said, I know you did it. So someone found out about your true identity just like that? It's not easy being a master thief, you know. I've got proof that it was you, so just give up. It went on to say. So in the end, I had to give up the treasure I went through all that trouble to steal. Is that right? Hey, hang on a second. What do you mean you had to give it up? Oh, don't worry. After I put the jewel in the safe deposit box the letter specified, someone sent me $10,000. No one said anything about me being worried, you know. After that, I started getting the plans in the mail. Plans? What are these plans you were talking about? They were instructions on how to steal a crown or painting or some other rare treasure. They showed security blind spots, escape routes, and even suggested training methods. So you mean that the one that planned the heists wasn't you? No, it wasn't. I only planned the very first one. After that, I received plans of some very kind person, incredibly detailed plans. Sounds like Mr. Delight is thankful to the person that was blackmailing him. That doesn't sound good. So Ron Delight was Mask to Mask after all. But someone else is behind thefts. Someone who planned them all out in detail. All I had to do was deposit the treasures I stole into the safe deposit box. Then I just waited for the cash to come in the mail. Could you not try to look so gleeful about it? So you went after the sacred urn because of one of those plans too? Well, see, truth is, I've never seen the urn. All I did was follow the instructions and steal what I was told to steal. Mr. Delight, is everything you've just told me the truth? Yes, but don't tell Desi, okay? Ron's testimony added to the court record. Ron, before we go, there's one more thing I want to ask you. Yeah, but please don't hurt me. Mr. Kane Bullard, do you swear that it wasn't you who killed him? Yes, of course. I could never. I'm not lying. All I did was hide the body in the safe. But then I was afraid they'd discover what I did. So I turned myself in yesterday. Why? Well, if the judge had ruled that I was guilty of robbery, then I'd have an alibi, right? I guess so. You're really clever, Mr. Delight. That doesn't sound good. I guess I have no choice but to take Mr. Delight at his word. Mystic Maya! Hey! Pearly! Hey, look who's back. Hey, Pearls. So what have you been up to this whole time? The sacred urn, Mr. Nick. I took it back to Crane Village to have it examined. And? What did you find out? Well, there's no need to worry. They said it's the real urn. That's a relief. I was really worried. But there's one small problem. Problem? These cute little pink splotches. They said that it's paint and that they were put on the urn recently. Aren't we talking about the pink splotches again? What's the big deal? What's the big deal? We've got to find out how they got there. That's the big deal. Yeah, Mr. Nick, we gotta find out how they got there. Okay. We'll go find out how they got there. Please don't forget about me. Sacred urn refiled into the court record. It's kind of strange. What is? Up until now, Mask to Mask has gone after famous works of art or treasures. Why did he suddenly decide to steal this plain-looking urn that nobody would want? You make it sound like you had nothing to do with the theft. Well, it wasn't me that chose to steal this urn. Okay. Now, I wonder if that's what we needed. October 13th, Lordly Taylor Basement Warehouse. Oh, Pearl, how nice to see you. Hello there. I haven't seen you around lately. What have you been up to? Well, actually, I was having this urn examined. Oh, I see. Maybe if we take another good look at this urn, we can figure out the mystery of what actually happened here. Nick, let's look around one more time. Okay. Now we gotta examine everything. So now the pink splotch will line up with the urn. Looks to me like it's been dry for several days. There's something suspicious about this paint mark. The bottom left part of it is shaped oddly and it's shockingly pink. It's the same color as the paint splotches on the urn. Who would have thought? So then the question is, what's the cause of the odd shape? Let's look around here carefully, Mr. Nick. There's a fucking pink bucket over there. This box. There's something about it that's bothering me. That's the box the sacred urn was in. Looks like there's some pink paint on it too. It's definitely the same color as the stuff on the urn. I think I know how the paint got on it now. Alright, let's investigate again, Nick. Urn box added to the court record. Anything new, anything new, anything new. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it. Ah, that's the box the sacred urn was in. If you look here, there's a little bit of paint on the box as well. Wow, you're right. Look, it matches. What is it, Mr. Nick? This is all turning out exactly as I thought it would. I think it's all starting to become clear. We're that much closer to solving the mystery of what happened to the urn. Here we go. The sacred urn. You have evidence the urn that was submitted to the trial was genuine? Sorry to break it to you, but the urn is the genuine article. Pearls went back to Korean Village and had it examined. Is that right? That's nice, but I don't see how... What she discovered was that the urn had been broken again. Did you say again? Yes, it was broken once a year ago. And now it looks like the same thing has happened. And quite recently, too. Recently? Are you saying that this urn was broken recently? Yes, exactly what I'm saying. Why do you think it was broken recently? How do you know? Oh, wait, no. Whoops. No, either. Okay. Well, we need that one article that shows the picture. Yeah, this. This poster. It was made recently, right? Poster. Ah, the poster for the exhibit. At the time when this photo was taken, the urn said 1 a.m. on it. But now, for some mysterious reason, it says Ami. Or 1 a.m. I'm a fucking idiot. I am. When the urn was fixed, the letters were transposed. Okay, that's 1. I am? What does that even mean? I don't know anything about that. I wasn't even there when the photo for this poster was taken. That was a mistake. Now tell the truth. Wait. Or... Even if the urn was broken, I had nothing to do with it. Huh? Yeah, that's it. It must have been one of the people at the photo shoot. They probably dropped it. I'm sure that's what happened. It looks like she's not going to give up that last psych lock so easily. You have any proof that the urn was broken here at Lordly Taylor? Oh, I don't know. The big fucking splotch of paint on the ground? Well, Miss Andrews. What is this supposed to mean? There's pink paint all over this urn. And there's pink paint all over the floor and walls of this basement warehouse. In other words, this urn was broken here. You can't weasel out of this one, Miss Andrews. But... Uh-oh, she's trying to make her escape. Well, you could get pink paint anywhere. Well, there's none in my office, that's for sure. All there is in my room. Liar. Anyway, the paint on the urn and the paint on the floor, there's no proof that it's the same paint. Come on, this is getting ridiculous. The proof licking the paint. Come on. Don't play stupid. This box, the urn was stored in this, right? Yes, that's right. Well, there's pink paint on this box as well. I think you already know where I'm going with this, don't you? Yes, more or less. The paint on the floor has an odd shape imprinted in it, doesn't it? Yes. If you put this box into the impression in the paint, you can see it fits perfectly. Which means this box was dropped right over here. And that is when the urn was broken. I'm so sorry. I was the one who broke the urn. Boy, does this make me feel like some sort of evil school teacher. I'm a terrible person. Not only did I break it, but I tried to hide what I did. Well, that's not so hard to understand, is it, Pearly? But no, not at all. I just know how she feels. It happened about 2 weeks ago. Just after the poster photo was taken on the same day the urn arrived here. I thought I'd put it away down here for safekeeping. I was carrying it in the box. When I tripped on a paint can and lost my balance, the box I was carrying crashed to the ground. Bruh. I heard a terrible noise and thought my heart was going to stop. During the worst, I opened the lid of the box and that's what happened. The broken pieces of the urn fell out of the box and landed right in the paint. I was in shock. It let out a huge scream. I could totally see how that could have happened. Yeah, as clumsy as she is, I'm sure Maya understands. Well, I knew it was the most important treasure in all of Rain Village. So I tried as hard as I could to fix it. Fortunately, the shards were pretty big. And that's when the I am got changed to Ami. I didn't know how it was originally written, but any sane person fixing it would have assumed it said Ami. Any sane person? Really? Oh, Pearls. She said she wasn't very good at spelling. Anyway, I put the urn into the storeroom and no one had seen it since then. Sacred urn updated. But there's something I don't get. When we first came here, I didn't see any paint stains. Well, that's because it was so ugly and embarrassing. I used the golden statue to cover it. The Ami Faye statue. Aha! The first time that we came down here, it was on the night the sacred urn was stolen. But Mr. Nick, there was no paint marks on the walls of the floor of the warehouse when we were here. Well, there's a good reason for that. On the day of the crime around noon, that golden statue just happened to arrive from the mountain training hall. And I realized that the statue would be the perfect size for covering up the paint stains. That's why I put it where you first saw it. I see. Now it makes perfect sense. But there's still one thing I find strange. What is it, Pearl? The day after the urn was stolen, we came here again. At that time, the statue had been moved and the paint was clearly visible. She's right about that. Oh, Miss Andrews. What? I don't know anything about that. I placed it there to cover the paint, so why would I move it again? Well then, who was it? Who would have done it and why? I mean, logically speaking, you would think Gumshoe would do it to investigate the crime scene, but... On the day before the theft, the statue was definitely closer to the door. And the next day, it was moved. But why? It looks like there's some connection between the sacred urn and the murder case. Why? Why do you think so, Nick? Because that night, the real thief, Ron DeLay, was at KB Security. So then why did another mask to mask show up here? A lot of different things are pointing to one undeniable fact. One undeniable fact? The murder trial is starting tomorrow, but it looks like that thief is going to be making another appearance. Oh boy, here we go. The trial we go. Okay. Part 4-1, trial. Here we go. October 14th, 9:41 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 4. Hey, Nick. What is it this time? You won't believe how many people are here for the trial. Well, it is a murder case. What are you talking about? They're here for the trial next door. Next door? Why don't you know this, Nick? They're having Detective Atme's trial today. Detective Atme? They say they're going to try him as mask to mask. Already? That was fast. Boy, I'd love to see mask to mask's trial. I know. By the way, where's Pearls? Oh, she went back home. She said she can't neglect her training anymore. I know you don't like me. What? Pearls has really gotten into her training lately, huh? Yeah, ever since that incident last year. Please, don't ignore me. Oh, Mr. Delight, good morning. No one likes me. No one would notice me even if I killed someone. Come on, don't be silly, but wait a sec. You don't mean you're the murderer? No, I'm just a poor thief. No, wait, that's not right. A thief can't really be poor. Now let's see. According to Mr. Delight, from his second crime on, he was following a bunch of set plans. Plans that had been sending him to help him commit the heists. Do you really think there's a connection between the thief and the murderer, Nick? It's possible. Today's trial is a race against the clock. 1 second. Let me, Okay, yeah, everything seems to be looking good on Twitch. On my phone, at least. Man, it is fucking dead in here. Huh? How come? Let's just take our time like always. I'm afraid that's not an option. October 14th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 6. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Ron Delight. The defense is ready, Your Honor. You are ready? Preparation is the last refuge of the weak. Okay, settle down, everyone. Let's begin with your opening statement, Mr. Godot. Ugh. He's got the judge in the palm of his hand yet again. Ron Delight is simply too young to be sent to war. That's all. I'm afraid I have no idea what that means, Mr. Godot. Ah, then you need to get out more, Your Honor. Life is war, but that is exactly why you must be more precise in your wording. That's all my statement means. You understand now, right? Yes. Well then, let me briefly summarize the details of this case. Wow, the judge is taking charge like he knows what's going on for a change. The victim is Kane Bullard, CEO of KB Security. His body was found in a safe at approximately 9 a.m. on the morning of the 13th. However, this time of death was estimated as 1 a.m. of the previous day. And that's when our lost kitten dropped the ball. That little lost kitten is, of course, the defendant. Very well then, Mr. Godot. Please call your first witness. You and your fucking coffee. I never drink more than 17 cups of coffee during any given trial. But the first one is always the best. Mr. Godot, your witness. Okay then. Let's hear what the defendant, Mr. Ron DeLay, has to say for himself. The defendant? Oh, Mr. Wright, does the defense have any objections? It may seem a bit of a disadvantage having the defendant testify, but... I remember when Mia was defending me. She allowed me to testify so she could do the cross-examination. She put a lot of trust in me back then. We have no objections, Your Honor. The defense will allow Mr. Delight to testify. Ah, you've got guts, try it. Alright then, Mr. Ron Delight, please take the stand. You did it, didn't you? Yeah, yes, no. That's not true. For a moment there, I thought we'd set the record for the shortest trial ever. Well, Mr. Delight already looks funny guilty with that face he's making. And once he opens his big mouth, he'll probably put the last nail in his own coffin. Ha. Very well. Now then, can you tell me something? If you didn't kill Bullard, why did you go to KB Security? Well, that's kind of hard to say. Boy, I wish I could go home. Now then, let's hear some testimony about what happened. Witness testimony. My visit to KB Security. That evening, around 1 a.m., I went to see Mr. Bullard in his office at KB Security. The blackmail letter I got, it ordered me to go there. I'd been working for KB Security until a year ago, so I knew where his office was. 1 a.m. The exact time the murder took place. The weak get washed away by the tides of fate. The strong drink it up. It's a bit bitter today, too. Just like my destiny. You'd never know that from the way he's chugging it down. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, if you please. Cross-examination, I visit the KB Security.
Hold it.
1 a.m., huh? You're absolutely sure about that? Yes, that's what my watch said when I was entering the CEO's office. No. Actually, I'm not really sure. My watch was slow, and my internal clock was also a bit. 1 a.m. That's the exact time the victim, Mr. Bullard, was murdered, correct? It's too late for a coffee date, that's for sure. You and your fucking coffee. You fucking stop talking about coffee. We're in a murder case here. What the fuck, Godot? It ordered you there? It was the first time I'd gotten a blackmail letter that ordered me to go somewhere. Does that mean you've gotten other blackmail letters then? Oh, of course. They say things like, steal this or steal that. Why don't you save those for later, Mr. Delight? Please don't say any more. Now, what do I do? So what did the blackmail letter in question say? It said to bring $50,000. Money, eh? A perfect motive for committed murder. Oh, but wait. I never intended to pay that money anyway. Oh? Is that right? After all, he had nothing to hold over my head. I had nothing to be afraid of. An important point indeed. Witness, let's have that added to your testimony. Yes, sir. A muddy mudskipper in outer space has a better chance of surviving than I do. The blackmail threat didn't scare me. It wasn't going to cause me any trouble or anything. Just what were you being blackmailed about anyway? The blackmail letter said, if you don't want your identity revealed. Correct? I'm sure it was referring to the whole mask to mask thing. But I wasn't worried. Mr. Bullard didn't have anything on me. You know, he's not so hesitant this time. He's more confident, which is weird. You didn't? Anyway, I don't care what anyone says about me. Just as long as Desi believes in me. So that's why Mr. Light didn't believe he was mask to mask. That's why I knew they were just hollow threats. You used to be a security chief for KB Security, right? Yes, that's right. A security chief? You? And yet a year ago, you were fired without notice. Revenge for an old grudge? A perfect motive for murder, wouldn't you say? This isn't good. Maybe I should change the suspect. What did you do after being fired from KB Security? I spent a lot of time looking for work. But then I decided I wanted to start something myself. Not good. This is going from bad to worse. So I started looking at books, TVs, and movies, learning all I could about masked men. Masked men? So you wanted to try drawing a comic, right? About masked men? No, that's not right. I wanted to become... Your Honor, let's move along, shall we? But you asked a question. You're being quite odd today, Mr. Wright. Way to bring the spinning buzz on a notch closer to your own neck, Ace Attorney. There wasn't much to his testimony, was there? Sounds like he's avoiding something. At least that's what it sounds like to me. Got a bad feeling about this. We better be careful. But if we don't find a way to make him spill the beans, we'll never get closer to the truth. Yeah, okay. I think we should do the other thing. Mr. Delight, please tell us why you were fired from your job. Well, the world is filled with those who have said. I wish I had never asked that. Oh, okay, I take it back. Defendant, please answer the question. Well, I needed money. You needed money? Well, you see, Desi loves to spend it. It's kind of her hobby. Not exactly the best hobby in the world, huh, Nick? My salary wasn't nearly enough. So I stole data from the company. You what? Come again? KB Security has a lot of security info in all sorts of companies. And since I was a security team chief, you stole some data and sold it. Mr. Bullard found out, and I was fired immediately. What? I wish I had never asked that. I was somehow able to keep it secret. It made it seem like I had quit on my own. What is it, Nick? You don't look so good. Someone who brings harm to their company is fired as punishment. You'd do well to remember that. He sure told you. So you admit that you stole data from your company, is that correct? Yes, I'm sorry. This is a very important fact. Please add it to your testimony. Oh man, this whole thing just took a big turn for the worse. Crashed and blew up. It's gonna take the jaws of life to rip this case from the clutches of disaster. He fired me for selling company secrets, but Desi doesn't know about that.
Hold it!
Why would you do something like that? Well, for Desi's hobby, what else? Wasting money, huh? It's not a waste. So, Miss Delight doesn't know that her husband was fired, does she? So it would seem. I'm not sure what to think about couples who keep secrets like that from each other. I can't believe it. This case has gotten even Maya to think seriously about couples. Please try to stay focused, Mr. Wright. Okay. That evening around 1 a.m., blah, blah, blah. Like my letter and ordered you to go there. The letter didn't scare me. If you don't want your true identity revealed, come to KB Security. If you don't, I'll take that red diamond and other you received the other day instead. What are you talking about? Why would that not cause you trouble? That's your fucking identity. That has to cause you trouble. What?
Objection!
Okay. I'd been working for KB Security until a year ago. I knew where the office was. This is a pretty good testimony. What else do we have here? On's testimony from mask to mask, second heist on, he was stealing as directed. How would that not cause him trouble? he would go to prison.
Objection!
Wait, no, that's fuck. That's not what I meant. I meant to look at it. Sorry. My bad. I meant to look at it. You calm the fuck down. I mean, I just wanted to look at it, but I guess I know that the picture has nothing to do with it, or at least in that line. If you don't want your true identity revealed, come to KB Security and bring 50 grand. If you don't, I'll take that red diamond you received the other day instead. That evening around 1 a.m., went to see Mr. Bullard. Went to see Mr. Bullard. Huh. A little weird. I'm still trying to find out, like, what the fuck. Like, what we need here. Wait a minute. That's weird. The diamond's blue. Yet we saw Atme wearing a red one. Huh. It's a little weird. So that was on the 12th. And this... Damn. There's no date. The 12th and the 12th. Okay, hold on.
Hold it!
I'm a little stumped here, gonna be honest. Trying to figure out what to say here. Okay. So that evening around 1 a.m., you went to see Bullard in the office. Blackmail told you to go there. Ordered you to go there. Blackmail threat didn't scare me. Wasn't going to cause you any trouble or anything, but like the letter said, but that would cause you trouble. Because I don't understand that. I don't understand why he said that, because I'm pressing this again, because if he was forced to pay $50,000, then his wife would have less money to spend, which is definitely a problem. Trying to the whole mask to mask thing.
Objection.
Oh, I didn't press this? I'm afraid that reason isn't going to hold up anymore. What do you mean? The victim had no proof that the defendant was mask to mask. But you were the one who stole company secrets only a year earlier. But that was all over with once I was fired. But it is true that the fact that I stole secrets was kept under wraps. Even so, there was no reason for me to pay up now, a whole year later. Is that really true? What is it, Nick? The fact that Ron was stealing company data. I wonder if he would have had a problem that ever became public knowledge. Absolutely. Mr. DeLay, I believe you would have been in considerable trouble if your identity as a company data thief was made public. Yeah. Mr. Wright? What are you trying to do by bullying your own clients? Ah. Men are like colonies of bacteria. The more heat you apply, the faster they grow. That's exactly right. Well then, feel free to keep up the heat, my little lawyer amigo. Little lawyer amigo. Yes, now come on. Provide some evidence to back up your assertion. Why would Mr. Delight want to keep his data stealing secret from going public? Why would he want to keep it from going public? Well, I mean, it's fucking illegal for starters. No. 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 Why would Mr. Delay want to keep his data stealing from the public? Because the diamond. In the picture. In this picture. It's got to be the blue diamond, not the red one. Oh, no, I'm going to try that, but I don't think that's it. But, worth a shot, right? Fuck, okay. We're gonna try it. Fuck it. It makes sense. Well, Mr. Defendant? Yeah, no. Okay.
Objection.
We gotta do that again. Why would he want to keep his data stealing secret from going public? Tear of Emanon Jewel. Fountain of Bangora. Left hand of Hades. Portrait of Magina. Because there is a list of all of the shit. Bullard had a list of the shit that he had. Really? No? Fuck. Okay.
Objection.
Why would he want to keep his secret from going fucking public? Fuck. Why would he want to keep the secret from going public? It wasn't this. It wasn't this. Well, he would be suspected of murder at that point. Well, actually, no. This was before the murder. Fuck. This is really tough. Fuck. I don't... Maybe this... Maybe it really isn't what we need to do. Maybe there is nothing here. I'm gonna go back. Alright, well first I gotta guess something wrong, but... I'll guess something else, and then I'm gonna go back. Go back real quick. So we'll go back and we're going to say no, and we're gonna see what happens. Maybe he's telling the truth. Maybe not. Nah, I guess not. But didn't you just say he might? Always avoid unpleasant or inconvenient facts. That's one of my rules. Don't try to get out of this by acting all cool. Okay, so maybe we are right. Maybe I was in the right direction. It's gotta be something then.
Objection.
Maybe it's people? People? I didn't think about that. I didn't think of the people. Try a person, maybe? Why would he want to keep his stealing secrets from going? Oh, his wife. Because his wife wouldn't like it, right? Mr. Delight, what you said just now doesn't match what you told me yesterday. That's right. Fuck, I'm so stupid. Huh? What doesn't? I think he must have been scared. Very scared. Of having a certain person find out about your secret. A certain person? Miss Desire Delight, the defendant's wife. But I... Listen to me, my Desi, she's... Looks like if I just sit back and relax, the fun will end before it truly begins. Ugh, go Dot. Yes, we know. It was all your wife's fault. What do you mean? Mr. Delight stole company data to pay for his wife's spending habit, for which he was fired. Unable to face his own wife, someone used his dirty little secret to blackmail him. And that is how this murder came about. Oh. No, everything is falling neatly into place for him. Don't talk about my Desi like that, or you'll be sorry. Well, it seems that we've learned a great deal of things here so far. What do you think, Nick? I didn't think it was possible to get so thoroughly whipped in just 20 minutes. Clearly there was sufficient motive for the murder. He stole data for his wife, and he killed to protect his secret. A family man who cared just a little too much. The motive is clear. Let's move on. Ugh. What happened at the crime scene at 1 in the morning, Mr. Delight? Come now, tell us. We're all ears. Witness testimony at the CEO's office. When I entered the office, there was a suspicious shadow there. Suddenly, I was hit on the forehead. After that, I remember being a bit dazed. If I hadn't been wearing that, I would have been killed. When I came to, Mr. Bullard was lying there, dead. Hold on, he's hiding something. He's hiding something. I see, suddenly hit on the forehead, huh? I believe the detective from yesterday provided similar testimony. He said that Mask struck him on the head from behind. Of course, since Atme turned out to be the culprit himself, that was all a lie. Ha. No one's going to believe a pathetic lie like that. But what are you saying? I really was attacked. We'll find out if what you say is true or not during the cross-examination. Got that, Mr. Trite? Don't go easy on him just because he's your client. If I see any sign that you are, I'll treat you to another cup of my special blend. You don't need to worry about that, Mr. Godot. I have faith in Ron. I know he didn't do it. Alright, come on. You better not fucking be the murderer here. Who was this suspicious shadow? If there were 1,000 of me, and if even no one knew, or if even one knew, I'd tell you, trust me. Fuck, I butchered that so hard. He's dodging all our questions is not helping us in this case. Okay, then how was the victim Mr. Bullard at that time? What do you mean, how was he? Was he already dead? Was he still alive? Maybe he was the one who hit you in the first place. That's a good question. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Forget it. Your forehead? Yes, I was hit on the forehead as soon as I entered the room. It was amazingly fast. It was an amazingly fast and powerful attack. Do you remember anything about who hit you? Well, like I said, it was a fast and powerful hit. So I think I was a little dazed for a while. I don't think Mr. Delight even grasped what you were asking. Yeah, I'd like to show him a fast and powerful attack myself. Maybe that would knock some sense back into him. Ugh. That? Could you please clarify what you're referring to? Why, my mask-to-mask costume, of course. Wait just a moment. Mask-to-mask? Huh? Oh, did I forget to mention it before? Just to be on the safe side, I dressed as mask-to-mask. And then I descended upon the office of the CEO of KB Security. What? Nick, did you know about this? He never told me this. I don't recall him ever mentioning it to me either. Even I didn't know that. It seems our little friend really loves to keep secrets. I'm sorry, I just never had a chance to mention it up until now. Wait, that's not right. You know how sometimes things just slip your mind? Ah, my sixth cup of coffee is staring up at me coldly. At any rate, we can't ignore this new piece of information. Witness, please correct your testimony. I'd have been killed if I... okay. Why were you dressed up as mask-to-mask? Why, because I'm mask-to-mask, of course. What are you talking about? Mask-to-Mask's trial is being held next door. Yes, I guess so. Anyway, at that time, I thought I was being blackmailed over the Mask-to-Mask issue. So I thought I should go as him just to be safe. Oh boy. Let me tell you, it's a real pain to move around with that cape. That's why it took a lot longer than I expected. Took a lot longer? What is he talking about? What do you mean by took a lot longer? Oh, opening the safe, of course. My cape got caught in the safe door, you see? This all happened when I was hiding Mr. Bullard's body. What was that? Back up a second. Yes? You were the one that hid the body in the safe? Well, yeah. Inconceivable. Uh-oh. Why? Just why? What reason could you have? What were you thinking? Question. When does someone toss their dirty shorts in the washing machine? What? The answer is simple. When they take them off. As usual, I have no idea what you're implying. Do you mean that Mr. Delight hid the body because he's the murderer? Ah, so you're not as stupid as you look. Yeah, that's pretty obvious. His metaphor this time was really obscure. Mr. Wright, you don't mean that you knew about this safe business, do you? Well, yes. Why am I the only one not in the loop here? Witness, make sure you add this to your testimony. Yes, sir. Uh-oh. Looks like a storm front is moving over the fair weather judge. I panicked and hid the body in the safe. It took about 10 minutes. Why did you hide the body in the safe anyway? Well, because it wouldn't fit in a drawer. That's not exactly what I meant. When I saw that corpse, I kind of lost it. I thought, if they find his corpse, they'll think I did it. Ah, I think you had a simpler reason than that. It's because you killed him. That's why you spent 10 minutes hiding the body. That certainly makes more sense. Hold on. 10 minutes? What is it, Nick? I just had a thought. Under those circumstances, would you normally try to hide the body and spend 10 whole minutes to do it? Under those circumstances? What circumstances? Oh! Hey, Nick, if you think his behavior was so strange, why don't you present some evidence that would just show what those circumstances were? That's it. I'll take a look at the court record and present some new evidence. We heard this from Mr. Delight yesterday, didn't we? There's not much in this testimony either. Bet she's still hiding something. Okay. Alright. Why would he spend 10 whole minutes hiding the body? Is it because of the list? Okay, well, first things first, we had a list. We have the list here. The button was also pressed at 1:02. Why would the button be pressed, though? That's the real question. $10 minutes. What the fuck? This is weird. 10 minutes. Why would someone take 10 minutes to hide a fucking body? Let's think this through, guys. Why would it take him 10 minutes to hide the body? Well, first off, there was a list here, which full of stuff, full of all of the plans to all of the stuff they wanted to steal, I guess. So maybe first off, maybe it was Kane that blackmailed him. Then again, we did see Atme wearing the ring. So, well, he was wearing a red ring. But for some reason, in the newspaper, there was a blue ring. Well, why would it take him 10 fucking minutes? What? Okay, well, first off, the fucking... This shit has nothing to do with it. That has nothing to do with it. Could it be the buzz? Because the buzzer went off? Why would it take him 10 minutes? Because he lost his wallet? Maybe that's what it is? Maybe he was like, oh yeah, I lost my wallet. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. It's not really a smart reason to take 10 minutes to hide a body, but maybe he was looking for his wallet because he didn't want to leave anything behind. He's like, oh yeah, the wallet could be evidence. You know, that could point me towards the murder. You know what? We're gonna try that. That makes sense, doesn't it? Am I bugging? Oh, somebody's here. No, we're gonna present the wallet. No. Okay. Okay, well, at some point the buzzer went off at 102 and he was in there. This is very complicated. Well, okay, the book or the buzzer could be a reason. Maybe he looked through the book and saw all of the stuff that was stolen. Or he panicked because the buzzer went off. I'm gonna press this again. I think his behavior was so strange. Why don't you present some evidence that would just show? Let me read this again. Why would he spend that time? Let's think here. Is it because he wasn't really going to see Bullard? He was going to see Atme instead, and Atme wasn't there. It was like, what the fuck? What's going on? Where's Atme? Is Atme's the one with the ring? He took 10 minutes because he didn't want someone to come in and see the fact that he's hiding the body. He didn't want any witnesses? No, that's bugging. I'm bugging. I am not getting this at all. This is really complicated. Something. Oh, there's got to be a reason. A reason. And he's taking so long. This? No. I'm just gonna try everything. It's one of those things. It's got to be one of those things. I mean, I figured it wasn't that, but like, at this point, I'm just okay. That. Yeah, it's got to be that, because like. The buzzer went off and he started panicking. Yeah, it was either that or the fucking folder. He probably didn't see the folder at the time. Your Honor, could you please take a look at the record? For this record? And what might this be? The record for the emergency buzzer that connects the CEO's office to security. If the button in the office is pressed, a security team is supposed to come running. And according to this record, the buzzer was pushed once at 1:02 a.m. What? If Mr. Ron DeLight truly was the murderer, he would have ran as soon as that buzzer sounded. After all, a security guard would have been heading his way. Ah, let's remember who we're dealing with here. He probably had no idea there were security personnel in the building. Up until 1 year ago, my client was working as a chief of security. There's no way he wouldn't have known about them. But as it turns out, the guard never came. That was nothing more than a coincidence. In fact, the guard was a pathetic loser who had just gotten punched in the face by his ex's new boyfriend. It wasn't anywhere in the vicinity. Was not something Mr. DeLight could have known. I butchered that so hard. Again, remember who we're dealing with here. It's a sure bet that Mr. DeLight didn't even notice the buzzer going off. This buzzer is extremely loud. There's no way he could have ignored something like that. If he had been conscious, that is. Conscious? What do you mean by that? Ugh. Fine. Let's hear your theory. Recall the defendant's testimony. The moment he entered the victim's office, someone attacked him. Mr. Delight said he felt dazed. I'm willing to wager that he was knocked unconscious for at least a few minutes. Unconscious? So he fainted? That's why Mr. Delight didn't know that the buzzer had sounded. And that's why he thought he had time to hide the body. So that's what you're trying to say. Mr. Delight was knocked out and the buzzer went off soon afterwards. Now, unless my client was able to hide the buzzer or hit the buzzer while he was unconscious, it can only mean that there was another person in that room. That's right, whoever it was, they knocked out Ron Delight and then pressed the buzzer. Order in the court. Mr. Wright. This is... This is preposterous. It was this kid. Ron Delight is the one who killed Kane Bullard. Then who pressed the buzzer? It was the victim, of course. He pressed the buzzer when the defendant attacked him. He didn't die right away. He must have held on long enough to push that button. Ah. So Kane Bullard sounded the buzzer himself. What is your opinion on this, Mr. Wright? I need to prove that the real criminal was there at the scene. But how? Can I prove that it wasn't Kane Bullard who sounded the buzzer? We have to. The defense's opinion is this. Your Honor, this piece of evidence proves that it was the victim who sounded the buzzer. Okay, well, hold on a minute. If Ron Delight went in there at exactly 1 o'clock and then he immediately got hit in the head, then how the fuck would the other guy wait 2 minutes before hitting the buzzer? No, it doesn't make sense. Oh, what do you think, Mr. Godot? Really? Am I really wrong? Oh, the emergency buzzer of your heart. Is it really? Maybe just a little. Oh, fuck's sake. How is that wrong? What? We have 2 whole minutes. I mean, look, that doesn't sound like much, but like, what was going on in these 2 minutes? We gotta prove that it wasn't the victim who sounded the buzzer. It obviously could not have been him. Like, the fuck? There are no fingerprints on it. There are no fingerprints on it. I believe this is the piece of Incontrovertible. Incontrovertible. I believe this is the piece of incontrovertible evidence you were looking for. The emergency buzzer. Is there some kind of clue on it? Absolutely not. Hey, come now. At least give some thought to what you say before opening your mouth. The fact that there are absolutely no clues is itself the clue. Now I'm the one who's clueless. This button has no fingerprints on it. If Mr. Bullet had really pressed it himself, naturally he would have left his fingerprints behind. But Ron DeLight obviously wiped them off. Why would he? A guard could have come in at any moment. He touched that button. I know he did. The defendant, Mr. DeLight, was dressed as Mask to Mask. And Mask to Mask always wears gloves. What reason could he possibly have had to wipe the button free of fingerprints? Order, order, order! It would seem. I've been forced to eat crow. I wonder what blend number crow flavored coffee is. However, if the real killer was there at the scene of the crime, why would that person press the emergency buzzer? Shouldn't they have run away without putting themselves in extra danger? What's with this awkward silence all of a sudden? Ah, it looks like you're fresh out of parlor tricks. They're on to you, Nick. Just give me a minute to collect my thoughts. The real culprit killed Mr. Bullard at around 1 a.m. And Mr. DeLight just happened to waltz in when the murder was taking place, right? Right? Oh, that's Maya. The killer clobbered Mr. DeLight and then sounded the buzzer. Even though security was supposed to respond right away if the buzzer was pressed, security was supposed to respond. Yeah, hold on a minute. Wouldn't Old Bag be there? Because Old Bag was working with Larry. Time's up, Mr. Wright. Let's hear what you have to say. Very well, then. You've got some guts. I like that in an opponent. Why did the real killer sound the emergency buzzer? To call the security guard? What? I'm saving. Before I fuck this up, I'm saving. I'm gonna say to call the security guard. Why else would you press it? The killer knew that if they pressed that button, a guard would come running. And that was exactly what they wanted. Do you mean to say the killer called the guard on purpose? Well, yeah, of course. If Ron lived and got up, that would show that Ron's the killer. Yes, although as it turned out, he never showed up. Because he was getting his clock cleaned at the time. What a touching story. You're saying that the killer had a change of heart and called the guard to turn himself in? No, I'm not. When that buzzer sounded, there were 3 people in that office. The victim, Kane Bullard, who was already dead. The defendant, Ron DeLight, who was out cold. And the third person, the real killer. Hypothetically, yes. Now then. In this situation, if the real killer made an escape, what would happen? The only ones left in the room would be the victim and Rhonda Light. And if any security guards came running in at that time, they would think that I was the murderer. Yes, that was precisely the real killer's motive. To frame Rhonda Light for the murder. Order, order, order. Huh, it would seem. I've been made to eat my own words once again. Actually, you've been made to spit take with a cup of coffee. Mr. Wright, who was it? Who was it that tried to frame me? Wait. Wait a second. I'm the one and only Mask to Mask, so... Nick, you mean the real killer is... Going to drag that person in here right now. But, who is it? I don't have any solid proof yet, but think about it. The killer knew Mr. Delight's identity, and they also knew that he had been called to KB security that night. So the killer used him to execute a well-crafted plan to murder Kane Bullard. Now then, let's hear your accusation, Mr. Wright. Who was it that framed Mr. Rhonda Light for the murder of Kane Bullard? That's pretty fucking obvious at me. That fucker's crazy. Detective Luke Atney. He's the only one who could have done it. He's detective. Luke Atney? You mean Mask to Mask did it? Your Honor, the person being tried in the court next to us is not Mask to Mask at all. He is in actuality the true murderer of Kane Bullard. Order, order. Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Theft and murder. Which is the more serious crime? They're not even close. Murder is the more serious crime, of course. It's a capital crime subject to capital punishment. Please remember the trial from yesterday, if you would. When Luke Atney confessed, there was a huge commotion in the courtroom. Of course, a famous detective was unmasked, as well as Mask to Mask. Instead of being convicted of murder, he was found guilty of grand larceny. That was his true objective all along. To be found guilty. Mask to Mask had the perfect alibi for when the murder took place. He was stealing the urn at Lordly Taylor. In other words, being found guilty as Mask to Mask was Luke Atney's airtight, watertight, and unassailable alibi. A guilty verdict as an alibi. You know, it's almost time. For what? For Luke Atney's verdict. It was a pretty simple trial after all. If we're going to stop this trial and stall that one, we need to do it now. Of course. That's assuming you have proof that the detective was the one who committed the murder. Mr. Luke Atney's trial has indeed attracted the attention of the entire country. We're gonna save real fast. If we were to intrude and fail to provide adequate proof of this true crime, Mr. Delight would be left with no grounds for appeal. Am I really sure about this? A bet's only good when your life's the ante. Mr. Wright, I believe in you. Mr. Delight. So please. I'm begging you. Thanks, but my decision will determine the rest of your life. Can I really risk your life like this? Phoenix, Oh, fuck. Well, there's Mia. What was that? Don't stray, Phoenix. For your client, take the path of trust. That voice. It sounds like... Mia. Your Honor, the defense requests an immediate recess. Ah, so that's your answer, huh? Very well. I have decided as well. This court will now take a 20-minute recess. Mr. Wright, when we return, please summon Mr. Luke Atme to the stand. Yes, Your Honor. October 14th, 11:58 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 5. Hehehe. Well, Sir Detective Atme? Huh. I have to say, Mr. Payne, you performed splendidly. Oh no, Sir Detective Atme. You were the one who... That's enough. This court sees no reason to further prolong this trial. This court finds the defendant Luke Atme. Wait! Don't hand down your verdict yet, please! Well, well, Sir Lawyer. Welcome to my courtroom. Who's this hoser, eh? My name is Phoenix Wright, attorney at law, and I wish to file an accusation against this man, Luke Atme. Accusation? You accuse Mask to Mask? That man is not Mask to Mask. He's just a ruthless murderer. What? This is fucking wild, bro. This is crazy. Bro, what is happening? This is crazy. We're in another fucking courtroom. What? Oh my god, this game is fucking amazing so far. Holy shit. It's fucking wild. October 14th, 12:14 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 4. My sis? I could have sworn I heard Mia's voice. So then she's still alive, inside your heart. Nicky boy. Oh, Miss Delight. Is it true that detective is the real killer? Yeah, defective detective. To be honest, we don't have any definitive proof. But he's the one who could have... But he's the only one who could have done it. But wasn't he at Lordly Taylor that night? Not to mention, we don't exactly know his motive. I mean, why would Detective Atme want to kill Kane Bullard? Oops, it's almost time. Better get back to the courtroom. I need to find some solid proof. That's gotta happen sooner rather than later. October 14th, 12:21 p.m., District Court, Courtroom number 6. Now then, this court is back in session. Mr. Luke Atme, please take the stand. Well, well. How do you do, Sir Lawyer? I never would have thought to see you acting so recklessly. I couldn't let them hand down your verdict just yet. Not when it would have given you your perfect alibi. An alibi by the name of Mask to Mask. I'm sorry. I'm afraid even the great Luke Atme has no idea what you mean. Of course. I have been in the next courtroom ever since 10 o'clock this morning. I'm afraid there's no way I could have known what's been going on in here. You've been in the defendant's seat all day long, correct? Being tried as Mask to Mask. Indeed, it's truly child's play to fool the ignorant masses. Not only did the poor fools ask me to protect their valuables, they even gave me a generous reward upon returning their own property to them. Take this red diamond ring that sparkles upon my divine finger, for example. So you continue to insist that you are in fact Mask to Mask? Of course. Very well then, look at me. Let us begin with this simple question. On October 12th at 1 a.m., Kane Bullard was murdered. Were you there? Where were you at the time? One without knowledge lacks even the knowledge that he should be ashamed of himself. But don't worry, I will not hold it against you, Sir Judge. Thanks. Fucking judge. Alright, Mr. Atme. The night of the murder, speak. We're all ears. As you wish, Sir Prosecutor. Witness testimony. The alibi. I was stealing the urn as Mask to Mask, just as I announced I would. As I had more than enough time to prepare, it was a pathetically easy job. The photograph contains no words, but in this case, one turned out to be my witness. The time at which the camera captured Mask to Mask was the same time as the murder. It seems the main point of discussion will be the photo of the crime scene. Everything else up until now is all part of his plan. There has to be a secret to this picture as well. Even the great Mask to Mask cannot be in two places at once. Now then, if you'll excuse me. I have a verdict to receive. Unfortunately, Mr. Atme, we still have to do your cross-examination. A fool is too foolish to know that he is a fool. I think he's trying to say that you're full of it, Nick. The only thing that's full of it is his alibi. Cross-examination, the alibi. So this photograph is the proof, correct? Indeed it is. And the man in the photo is certainly wearing a mask. That is why I am called Mask to Mask. But conveniently, that also means that there's no way to tell who this really is. What do you mean?
Objection.
Ah. Are you saying that this is not in fact Luke Atme? That it could be an accomplice dressed up as Mask to Mask to create an alibi? Oh-ho. What an interesting idea. Are you saying that I, Lone Wolf Luke, had an accomplice? If Luke Atme was at KB security during the murder, then the Mask to Mask in this picture has to be a fake. Exactly. You had an accomplice. Now remember, you said that, Mr. Trite, because there's no going back. If you're making baseless claims, I'll treat you to a penalty myself. I butchered that fucking whole line. That penalty is probably boiling hot too. So who is it, Mr. Trite? Who is the accomplice? No. Is it really? No. Adrian Andrews? Hold on. Okay, no. I was about to say. Oh, it was this. Hold on, the music stopped. Do you have any evidence that this person is in fact the accomplice? Yeah, okay. I mean, to be fair, she did drop the urn, but like, nah, I didn't think it was her. I didn't think it was her, but I figured, oh, why not give it a shot, you know?
Objection.
Well, he's. It couldn't be him. I'm gonna look at the picture. Hmm. Who could it be? Wait a minute. Can it really be him? Nah, he was acting so suspicious. But that wouldn't make sense. He might be. No, it was a fake. So maybe he really is a fake? I'm gonna guess it. Yeah, go figure. I'm trying to think of who it could be. Hold on. Who could it be?
Objection.
Well, we don't know who it is. I have no idea. I have no fucking clue. None of this makes any sense. It could be any of these people. Like what? I'm gonna take a minute. Maybe I should press everything else first, because none of this is making any sense.
Objection!
That's right, but right now I have no idea who it was. I don't have any idea right now either. Face's objections are just what that guy wants. There's gotta be another way, and I'm gonna find it. Yeah, that's what I thought. I believe Adrian Andrews hired you at one point? That's right. That was over 20 days ago, if I'm not mistaken. You sent the calling card to Lordly Taylor 10 days before the heist. That would mean you sent out the calling card after you began your security watch, right? Indeed. There was no reason why I couldn't do both jobs at once. It was the perfect opportunity to steal my latest target. I see. You truly are evil, aren't you? Yes, evil is what I am. Hey Nick, isn't there something odd about this? Detective Atme was always proud of his ace detective skills, right? But if the urn was stolen from Lordly Taylor while he was the only one watching it, he'd have no way to maintain his perfect ace detective persona. You know, that's true. It is kind of odd. So by photograph you mean this piece of evidence here, is that correct? Indeed it is. That is it, the very thing that proves I committed the crime. The very thing that proves you committed the crime. When you think about it, it's really odd. You say it almost as if you had this picture taken on purpose.
Objection!
He was simply caught by the very camera that he had set up. We all have days like that. Indeed. It turned out that there was no such thing as the perfect crime after all. Life is truly an ironic thing. A sad blue melody. Looks like I'd better gather more information for now. If he's truly the killer, there's gotta be something phony in that photo. About the camera that took this photograph. Oh, come now. It's all too clear what you're thinking. Huh? You think I altered the timestamp on the photograph, don't you? I'm afraid that's impossible. The camera was set up by Lordly Taylor. And on top of that, it was Lordly Taylor's staff that printed the picture's data. Unfortunately for the defense, there's no way that picture could have been altered. I see. Looks like I'd better find out something that could be suspicious. So this alibi is false? Has to be, or he couldn't have killed Mr. Bullard at KB Security. But I'm really not spotting anything unusual. There are two possibilities. Either mask to mask in the other photo is a fake, or the photo itself is. Alright, let's see what we can find. Uh... Oh, there we go. It's got to be here. Isn't there something funny about this picture? You bet there is. Are you implying that this picture is a fake? You bet I am. There's definitely something strange about this picture. We took a look around the basement warehouse that night before the theft took place. And there's something in this photo that doesn't match my memory of that night. Very well. Let's hear what you have to say. What about this photograph do you find funny? There's no paint on this. Perhaps this is the area in question. This area? Could you be any more vague? It's gotta be. The fucking box mark in the paint is there. Huh. Today's Java has a little extra kick to it. It seems that the funny part lies in the area of the defense. Yeah, okay. I didn't see any paint marks, though. There's no paint mark in the box. Fuck. No. We definitely gotta press that again. What the fuck? AM. This was before 1. It was before 1. This part here. You mean the date stamp? Unfortunately, I'm afraid you can't call this a date stamp. Because there is no sign of a date here at all.
Objection.
Unfortunately, I'm afraid you can't call that funny either, Mr. Trite. Huh? Well, a security camera that only records the time leaves something to be desired. The Lordly Taylor staff are the ones who set up the camera. It's not the fault of this witness. That's certainly true. Looks like I need to approach this from a different angle. Very well then, witness. Let's return to your testimony. I need to try this again? The funny part is right here. Why this? This is a blood stain. Ah, blood. Now this case is getting interesting. Not exactly. This stain is actually pink paint. Oh, just paint. And peach colored at that. From blood to peaches, this judge sure loves going on his wild tangents. The problem with this photograph is not the paint. The problem is, when you consider the layout of the basement warehouse, it turns out that something that should be there is nowhere to be seen. Well, Mr. Wright, what is supposed to be in this picture instead of paint stains? What is supposed to be in the picture instead of paint stain? The statue. The supervisor of the treasure exhibit stated the following. Well, there's a good reason for that. On the day of the crime around noon, that golden statue just happened to arrive from the mountain training hall. I realized that the statue would be the perfect size for covering up the paint stains. That's why I put it where you saw it first. Or where you first saw it. I myself was there the night the theft took place. And saw the statue in that spot. If this picture was true,